Hello everyone, as you can see, this is the Asus laptop. Especially this is the gaming laptop. We're going to check the model. This phone model number FX504G, G for gaming. And as you can see, the design is pretty cool and the hardware specification also quite good. Comes with Intel i5 8th gen processor, dual heatsink fan system, also GTX GeForce graphics card in there, and pretty cool keyboard. But the problem is they did not add any sort of SSD in there. They kept the slot for M.2 SSD SATA, but the problem is this one comes with only 2.5 inch SATA hard drive, which one makes the machine quite smaller. So now today what we're going to do, we're going to upgrade an SSD instead of the hard drive. We'll swap the hard drive with this SSD. There are two slots, one of them SATA port, another one M.2, but I'm going to use only SATA SSD instead of M.2. okay, and I don't know why they designed such a great machine and supplied with hard drive instead of SSD, which is quite painful. Anyway, so I'm going to show you how to upgrade it. First, make sure your machine is turned off, close it and flip it around. And now you need to remove every single screws that you can see. There are two types of screws they used. This panel comes with long screw and the bottom one, the short screws. Okay, so keep in your mind. I'm going to start with the left hand side. Alright, so once all the screw removed, keep it 90-degree angle and take a flat opening tool similar to that, and you can start by making a gap and segregation in between the bottom and this. Okay, and I need to double check if there is any more screws. No, this one, yeah, there is one more screws in the center. Make sure you take this out too, otherwise you can't be able to lift this up. Okay, so lift it up 90-degree angle and start gapping it gently from side to side. Okay, that's fine. Now we're going to start with this side. Okay, once it's done, then close it back again and try to lift this up from this side. And it's going to be come out like that, as you can see. Now before we start upgrading the SSD, we're going to talk about a little bit about this design and all other aspects. First of all, as you can see, this is the SATA connector, then M.2 SSD, but this one comes without any heatsink. That's the first thing. And it does have two RAM slots and double fan, such a big fan, and the heatsink for cooling. So one of the great design, not like HP. Asus upgraded a lot. So now we're going to remove this caddy by removing this screw. The best way is to remove the battery first thing before we touch the motherboard or any other component. Alright, so this one removed. Now we're going to remove the screw to take out the actual caddy. One screw. There is another one. Two screw. Pull this downwards like that. Lift it up. And you need to take out this caddy from the actual hard drive. So this is the hard drive. I'm going to leave it like that. Take this out. That's the actual M.2, sorry, SATA SSD. Leave this out. Put it in here. put all the screws back to the place. So the SSD is ready to get in there. I know most of the people who are watching might be gonna say why I didn't put M.2 SSD rather than that, because that is more faster. But I'm worried about the cooling for the SSD, because normally the Dell will enable they do supply heatsink with the actual M.2, but there is no any heatsink. That's the reason why I decided to put this one. So now put it like that, you can see, and push it a little bit forward that way. Don't forget about 2 screws, one of them right here, another one right there. Once it's done, don't forget to reconnect your battery. The best way to reconnect the battery, take out the screw, one screw, pull this out, straighten the connector, push it in, let's seat the battery into the place and put it back that way. Now everything is fine here. We're going to put the back cover back same way, first the front bit, then the back. Let me double check. Yeah, this is absolutely fine. Put all the screws back to the place. So it's almost done, and that's how you replace the SSD to HDD to SSD. Now you must need to put the new system, because obviously the SSD comes blank. So how to enable the USB boot, you can check in the another video, which link would be in the description. So if you would like to know more about the BIOS and USB boot for this model, click the link below and check it out. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Still, if you do have any question regarding any updates for this Asus TUF Gaming FX504 series, then please leave it in the comment section. I'll try my best to reply. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.